First of all, bro, this is like the worst shot I've ever seen in my life. Hey, man, I'm not even trying to be a hoe bag, bro. Like, this is terrible. Man, welcome to the first Kid L podcast. The Fuck You Talking About podcast. FUGTALMBOUT. Fuck You Talking About podcast. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to call it if people can spell it right. If not, it's just going to be called the Kid L podcast. I'm trying to do like music video reviews. And just talk about like my ventures as far as my music video director career and everything I see, as far as the hip hop community is concerned, as far as the directing game is concerned, or whatever just happened, even in current events, man, because I do like to talk. I know that about myself. People tell me I talk a lot, so I was like, fuck it. Let's get the cameras and lights and, have this thing going. So this is sponsored by Have a Nice Day CBD. Have a Nice Day CBD gave me this care package of CBD tinctures and cocktail mixes and lotions, and they have great products on their website. It's www.haveanicedaycbd.com if you guys want to check that out. If you use my promo code KidL, you will be getting a discount on all your purchases, so check that out. I fuck with CBD heavy. CBD is something that just came into my life because I quit smoking weed, bro. Like, I don't smoke weed no more. You feel me? Like, it just didn't work out for me. I was the type of person, if I smoked weed, I'd be like talking like crazy, or I'd be just all up in my own zone, like with like high anxiety and not knowing what the fuck's going on. You feel me? Like, people just like, I feel like everybody's staring at me talking shit. You feel me? And nobody was, but I was like, all right, I can't be smoking this shit no more. It's not good for my social life and just my personal life. I drink. But anyway, CBD, I saw a sign one day outside some hookah place, and I was like, all right, let me go check out some CBD and see what the fuck it's all about. And I took a sample of some gummies by Just CBD. It's one of my favorite brands, Just CBD, that you can get that on the website. And I took about a 250 milligram pack, and I took one of the gummies, man. I was like, bitch, this is exactly what I've been wanting my whole life. It's like smoking weed without the psychological high, which is like all I've ever wanted. I always hated the psychological high of smoking weed. I never liked that shit. So CBD just gives you like that body feeling. Like, it relaxes your body, it lowers your anxiety, lowers your stress, it chills you out. I don't take it like crazy, but I take it when there's times where I'm like, damn, bro, like today's just not the day. You feel me? I'll grab it. Or if I'm having trouble sleeping, I usually take one before I go to bed if I'm having trouble sleeping, which is like every night. So low-key, I'd be taking the shit every single night. I don't have any gummies right now, but all the oils were supplied, like I said, by Have a Nice Day CBD. So shout out to them. I appreciate y'all. This is like my first podcast for real. Except on the Sharp Mind podcast. I was on the Sharp Mind podcast. That was really my first one. But this is like my own shit, you feel me? I'm trying to just talk about shit and review these music videos and just talk to people about my venture, because it seems like people fuck with me. So I'm going to start off with some music video reviews. First, we're going to start off with this D Wells, DWELLZ, Bank. See what you got, my boy. Oh, baby. Where's this good? Got you right here, don't worry. Okay, first of all, bro, this is like the worst shot I've ever seen in my life. Hey, man, I'm not even trying to be a hoe bag, bro. Like, this is terrible. I'm sorry, bro. Like, what the fuck kind of shot is this, man? Like, there's no reason for any of this to be happening, bro. Like, are you just standing on top of that shit, bro? Like, and now it's like slow motion out of nowhere. I'm gonna lower that down. Okay, yeah. Like, that's a terrible shot, bro. Would you shoot this on a cell phone, bro? Like, what the fuck? You look like Lando from the back. What the fuck? This shutter, this is not even a music video, bro. This is not even a music video. Okay, hold up. But you can spit though. Okay. But they don't understand, that's why I go hard. Y'all won't pass the ball, but boy, I know the plays. Same shit, just a different day. Okay. You can, hey man, you can definitely spit, bro. That's on Baby for sure. The music video is horrendous, though. Listen, man, in these days, man, I always prioritize the music over the video, obviously, because the whole point of the video existing in the first place was for the song. But goddamn, boy, like that beginning shot, man, it's just like all blurry and filtered and shit, like for no reason, bro. But once you started spitting, it's like, okay, he's spitting from the heart. Like, he's actually, he's trying with his bars. He ain't, the bars are good. I mean, they ain't trash bars. They're, it's good. It ain't nothing crazy, but You feel me? That video though, holy shit, dude, that is fucking trash, man. Like, you're lucky you came into it sweet. Like, you came into the shot sweet. I bet you whoever shot this though wasn't even like, you know, it's probably like, you know, your friend or some shit is like, alright, bro, just get your shit together, let's do this. So I ain't tripping about your video, bro. You're rapping, you're trying to make music, that's good. Keep making music, but they got like upgrade that production just by a little bit, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like, you know what trips me out for real? Like, I hate Thriller. I for sure hate Thriller. I hate when I see artists use Thriller, especially when I see big artists use Thriller. That shit makes no sense to me. That shit is kind of like borderline embarrassing to me, but at least people keep the camera still and you could just like see what's happening. Like, they're rapping, you could just see like how much energy they're trying to put into the video. But like, you can do that with these types of videos, man. Look, man, you don't have to have the camera moving. I'd rather have you sitting in a chair going crazy than you having a trash ass video. You know what I'm saying? Like, that people will click off by the time your shit starts, bro. You didn't come into the bar until a minute, so you feel me? So keep working though, G. All right, let me see who's next up. All right, this next video was shot by Sensei Woods, aka Dojo Photography. The song is College Boy Earl Warning. It starts off with a nice shot here. I like that. It's something different. Red paint on the... Oh, shit. Is that Hammer? No, I didn't think that was blood at first. I thought he was trying to, like... I don't know what he was trying to do, but... Me and you, we are two different people. Okay. I would rather not compare, because you are not my equal. Okay. I be taking chances. I swear I feel like an evil. Unless you really about your shit, don't ask me for a feature. Okay. You gotta make sure your frame's always framed. Like, I want honor, blood, and glory and the little vengeance. Address me face to face, I ever make you feel offended. Okay. Your framing is a little off. Like, you go a little bit too low. You want a little bit of headspace. It almost looks like you added stabilizer to your shot, and that's why it cropped in. With your plugins, you probably added stabilizer, but it's cropping your shot too much. You need to back up. You need to show more of the body of the artist. But the color grading and the camera settings are on par. They're pretty decent. You got a little bit of overexposure, obviously, but it's not bad. I would just back up if I was you. You're just too close, bro. No cap. You're just way too close, bro. Oh, I like that. Just out of nowhere. Little storytelling. It's the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. No cap, G. Whoever that is, my boy. You need to go to the acting school in Rochester Hills. I forget what it's called. And then you come back on his ass. Okay, I see you, bro. No cap. And this it's just boring. Let me tell you something, alright, bro. The shot was in 2000. I don't know why you sent me this video. This is in 2017. Obviously, you're probably way better now at shooting videos. And this artist is probably way better at rapping now. He's not a bad rapper at all, but it's boring. It's boring, bro. It's boring. You feel me? Like, it's boring. He's not about the rap is boring and the music video is boring. But, like, at this, I don't know why you sent me a video from 2017, G. It's not bad. Put it that way. It's not a bad video. Like, if you want to compare it to other Detroit videos where it's like a promo video or whatever, it's not bad. But if you want to get, like, to the next levels of shit, you got a lot of overexposed shots. You got a lot of cropped shots. Looks like you were using stabilizer way too fucking much, bro. The storytelling scene was boring as hell and it was kind of like fake. And it's like, it's no point in shooting a storyline. There's no point in doing B-roll or storytelling when the shit looks fake or it doesn't look like real. It like looks kind of cheesy. You feel me? So the red paint on the face was a good introduction. But I didn't know that was blood. I guess I'm misinterpreting that, but I thought for whatever reason he had painted his face as like some symbolic shit. But if you want to do like a blood splatter on the face, like I would come at it a little bit different. I'm probably nitpicking on that. Overall, it's not a bad video. Like, when I'm watching it, I'm not going to make fun of it. It's just like, step it up, you feel me? But that was 3 years ago, so who knows how far you've come since then. Alright, so let's get to the next one. Okay, Coney TV shot this one, Coney Production. The song's called Nice, No Gossiping. Let me start that bitch from the top. You feel me? Okay. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Come on, bro. If you're gonna shoot an introduction to a video, bro, you gotta make it look realistic. You don't make it look like... He's like, oh shit! Like, you fucking feel me? Like, that's bad acting. You gotta act for real, bro. Oh, this shit continues?
Hello?
It's like a part 2 to this shit already?
Hello,
What's the word, bro?
What's the deal?
yeah, so I got that shit for you.
Bet it up. Where you at?
Bet it up, where you at?
Alright, bet it up. I'm about to slide in a minute.
That's not how people talk, bro.
Hell no, you know I ain't into all that gossip and shit. If it ain't about me and mine, you know what I'm saying? You already know I play it. But I'm gonna be on you.
So wait a minute, bro. You were talking to your boy on the phone, and he was talking about some gossip shit, and you was like, hey, you already know I ain't about that gossiping shit. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? You're not on that gossiping shit, man. I'm watching shit again. What the fuck's you talking about? Let me...
I'm about to slide in a minute.
Alright, first of all, G, if you don't know this, you can't record audio just off your camera, because if you can't tell, your lens is making corrective noises. Like, your lens is basically trying to do its autofocusing, and your lens is not... Your lens is basically causing all that... When it's trying to autofocus, that's why I never recommend shooting straight off your camera, unless you got a sick-ass camera like mine, because my shit is above all the motor and shit, and it has a shotgun and stuff. But you feel me? You do not want to shoot your audio straight from the camera, especially when you're doing storytelling scenes, because your motor for your lens will be running, and it will be making that background noise. As far as the scene's concerned, it's boring as hell. Hell nah, you know I ain't in no gossip shit. It ain't like, alright, bro, like, alright, who cares? Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, this dude's not into gossiping, who cares?
What's the word?
What's the word? You said that earlier, bro.
Shit, nigga, nice in this bitch.
Alright.
Don't y'all niggas hate. Motherfucker that just be talking too much, animated as hell, gossiping and shit, man. I ain't even...
So basically, right now, you're gossiping about gossiping. Hey, listen, the video, I like that. The whole walk through it was very nice. That's nice too. A little bit of overexposure. It's just the standard rap video, you feel me? There's not much I can say about it, dude. It has pounds of weed, cash. Okay, you broke into some shit after that? I feel you. I really want to see.
Bro, I got the nigga. What you want to do?
I got it. What do you want to do?
See what all that talk is.
Dude looked at the camera 3 times, bro. Oh man, you need to really get a separate audio recorder. You cannot have your camera recording your audio. Hey, it's Gucci, bro. This dude's smiling, bro. He doesn't even give a fuck, bro. You feel me? You can't act, bro. Why you acting if you can't act, bro? What's even happening right now? It's just counting cash while this guy's fucking tied up over here? Is your always paying people off? Y'all just talking. Y'all, so you're wearing masks for no reason, and now you took them off, and now you're talking. Like, who are you protecting yourself from? Like, what were you wearing the mask for? Man, bro, listen, your motor, bro, is like a fucking destroying this whole concept. Okay, I like how it cut back in. That was dope. That was tough.
Eyes wide, mouth shut, nigga, that's what I was said. Mean, that's what I was taught. Nigga, be about your bread. Niggas talk heavy, but truthfully ain't got no bills. Nigga, I'm about them bands. Even when I was in the womb, I had narcotics in. Leave a fuck nigga in the tomb, he won't be found again. Little nigga, your bag ain't big enough. Little boy, all the knowledge kids. Red light, green light, I had to get my cheese right. These niggas, everything ain't what
Yeah,
it
man,
seem
that's
like.
nice.
Streets love me, they speak highly of D. Nice, I dealt with that girl, but I turned up off them green guys. That's where the vets out, bullets ripped through his Kenzo. Asked about the cuts out, niggas don't want no gun smoke, nigga. That's where the Rambo.
So it looks like the rest of the video is just music video, right? Okay, so listen, man. Here's what I'll say about this. It wasn't bad for sure. Like, it's a standard rap video, no cap. It's standard. Acting horrendous. You gotta get you gotta get an audio device. You gotta get a separate recorder away from your video camera, because you cannot have that. You can't have the motor running in the background while we're shooting. I can't even understand what they're saying, and the acting's terrible. Come on, bro. That's a terrible mix. Like, at least if the acting's terrible but the audio's good, you feel me? So fix those two things, you know? You want to fix them, get a separate audio recorder. Don't do acting scenes if you can't act, because it's just goofy. And your shots were just basic shots. You feel me? That was basic trap rap shots. It was dope. Rapper's good. I'm clowning a little bit. He's good. I mean, he can rhyme for sure. It's just those storyline parts are not good. And I notice a lot of people wanted to do those storyline parts. They think it's like sweet, but if you can't pull it off, don't do it, bro. Just start the video with you rapping and performing. If you cannot perform acting, don't fucking put it in the video. That shit is so cheesy, bro. Listen, you know why it's terrible to put it's terrible to act in your video, like do those storyline scenes if you can't act, because it actually can hurt your image. If you look fake when you're acting, then I'm like, bro, are you faking your rapping too? Like, what is this? Like, so just don't put it in. If they can't act, don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. But that's it for that. It wasn't bad though. I mean, what am I gonna say about it? It wasn't bad. Now that we're done with that, one of my favorite music videos from this year is Sada Baby's Activated, shot by Jerry PhD. This shit is, there's no storyboard to this bitch. This bitch is performance-based. Sada Baby's performance is just insane. Jerry PhD, the lighting, the cinematography, the editing, the color scheme, the locations, everybody else that's in the video, in the back of the video, just killing it. It's just so fun to watch these videos. And I'm the type of person, I love storyboards. I love when somebody's telling a story in a music video, but they didn't need to do that here. Look at the colors. Look how exciting it is. The song obviously brings out the video even more. But these are the really fun videos to watch. These videos make you actually want to get up and fucking dance. That's the crazy part about it. So now it's at 6 million views, and it's going to just go higher and higher. But I just love all the shot decisions. I love the timing on when he decided to switch the shots. I love when he decides to go into slow motion. I love everything about this video. Jerry PhD is definitely one of my favorite directors from Detroit. Jerry PhD and CT Films always bring out the best Sada Baby music videos. They just understand how to get that performance out of him. They understand how to light around him. They understand the color schemes required. They understand how to make him pop off the screen. Sometimes I'll see a Sada Baby video where they're trying to do some storytelling and it's just an idea of what they think Sada Baby's all about, and it comes off the wrong way to me sometimes when I'm watching those videos. But like I said, CT Films and Jerry PhD, they know how to bring Sada out. They know how to bring that performance out. They know how to make you engage in the video and really interact with the video, because you do want to dance when you watch these motherfucking videos. I can't even cap about that. But shout out to everybody that submitted their videos. It takes a lot of guts to have somebody literally watch your video and criticize it. And yeah, everybody that's working, just keep working, man. You're gonna figure these things out, but just start paying more attention when you shoot and when you edit and when you watch your videos. You're gonna start realizing things that you can adjust in the future. You can't consistently be making the same mistakes over and over again. I used to do that a lot. And sometimes you just stop caring as a video director when you're not shooting a song you care about. That's another problem. Or if you feel like, oh, this artist ain't gonna get me no clout, or the song's trash or whatever, you gotta always still bring out your best video, because when you shoot that production, you're putting it on your Instagram and on your YouTube and whatever other platforms you're putting it on. And that's your portfolio to get you more business and to eventually find somebody that does fuck with your work. A lot of artists found me off of songs that I didn't even like, but they're like, yo, I love the visuals. I just like your the way you put it together. I like it. So they book me. But you feel me? Like, you can't just go around shooting videos and not paying attention. If you look at video production just like it's a straight up business and nothing else, then I would never book with you, because you probably don't have that creative side that a lot of artists are looking for. A lot of artists, even though they can't afford a lot of artists can't afford the productions they want. I would never book. I would never book with a director that wasn't like motivated or didn't really care about the creative side of the video production and just wants to get paid. Like, that's retail to me. I don't like that shit. I like people who are, if you're in the entertainment industry, I like working with people who are creative and are there because they are creatives, not just because they want money. Money obviously is a part of the game, but it can't be your sole reason for being a part of it. And most of you guys will tap out soon because people don't want to shoot with somebody that's just, that's just there for cash. It shows in the videos. If you're shooting videos just for the money, it shows in the videos. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. For me, I want my production to come out good. Yeah, sometimes if I have to shoot for an artist that I think is whack, sometimes it is hard. I understand that, but you have to look past that shit. You can't just sit there and go, okay, you feel me? Like I'm I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna fucking make this guy's video good because the song's trash. You can't. It's your portfolio. Still, at the end of the day, that is still your portfolio. You feel me? So, anyway, that shit's funny as fuck to me, bro. These videos, Jerry PhD, like I said, is a legendary with it, man. I got to work with Jerry PhD. I got to work with Hustle Bear Finn. I got to work with Kiefer, man, on a set one time for T.I.'s son, Damani. And watching them work was fucking crazy to me, just because I didn't know what their productions looked like beforehand. Like, I always wonder, like, I'm like, are they actually setting up lights? Or, like, what are they doing? Like, they got LEDs? Like, no, they actually set up, like, a professional ass setup. Like, they actually have grips, and they actually have PAs, and they actually have people that are specialized in their field, like the lighting department, taking care of the lighting, and then you got Jerry PhD operating the camera and directing, and Kiefer Khan's producing, and you can see how they all mesh together, and they really fine-tune everything to make sure that the product comes out right, or the production comes out right, which I learned a lot from that shit, man. I learned a lot. Sometimes I get invited to sets just to watch the shoot or be a part of it or whatever, and I learn every single time something new from a different director. But that was one of the most solid shoots I was on, where I saw, like, this is a very proper production. Like, they're really trying to make sure that this shit comes out the right way. They're not messing around. They're not cutting corners, just to get the video done. There's actually, like, a storyboard, and there's a map of what they're gonna do shot by shot to make sure that how they planned it is how it's gonna come out. So that's how you want to shoot music videos at the end of the day. You know, I remember, man, when I was first starting, like, I wanted it. It gets hard. It does get hard because sometimes if somebody doesn't give you, listen, man, this is the problem. This is where it all comes down to. And when you're starting out and you're shooting music videos, you're probably into it. You're probably heavily into it. You're probably, damn, bro, I really want to do this shit. I love shooting music videos. The money's not really there in the beginning. So you're like, oh, fuck. I'm going to be creative with this shit. I'm going to try to get my name out there and be creative with it. If you're smart, that's what you're doing. I'm going to be creative with it so that way other artists will find me and shit. Problem that starts happening is you start going up, and then sometimes there'll be a dry spell where, like, nobody's booking you because your price is too high, or just for whatever reason you're just not hot at that moment. But the problem is, if you do get booked and somebody's like, oh, here's a good 500, and you're like, damn, bro, like, 500, like, I'm worth, like, 2,000, bro. Like, how am I going to shoot your music video for 500? If I give you everything that I would have done for 2,000 for 500, then I'm shorting myself. Like, I'm not getting paid my value. So why wouldn't you just pay me 500 every time? If I'm going to make your production look like a $2,000 value for 500 for my portfolio, you feel me? That's where the problem always comes up. It's like, all right, bro, so I want to have a good portfolio, but this guy's only paying me $500. But I want more clients. So what do? I either have to shoot a badass video for him so I can put that in my portfolio, but then make him think my value is, I'm undercharging for my value, or I got to just take the money and say, listen, bro, we only got an hour and a half to shoot, and I don't want to hear nothing else. Let's go. That's the dilemma. The dilemma at the end of the day is get paid less, but still shoot for the quality, get paid less, but still shoot at a high production value. And that's the killer of the business. That's why I always tell people, don't make music videos your only stream of income, because it's almost impossible to do that. It's not impossible, but it's very, very difficult. It really is, man. I know a lot of people can do it. I know there's a small percentage of people that are making a living strictly off of shooting music videos and nothing else. I know that exists. But if you want to be realistic with yourself, always tap into other fields in the video production. Video production, there's so many things you can do. You can do commercials, you can do documentaries, you can do short films. There's so many ways to make money. So it's at the end of the day, it's always difficult when you get stuck with just music videos and you're reliant on, oh, his budget's under the budget, but I want my portfolio to come out good. So it's very difficult, man. It's the hardest part about being a video director in this day and age. Everybody has a camera. Everybody has a camera because cameras are cheap now. When I was in 2000, when I was younger, when DSLR cameras were coming out, they're like $600 to $800 was a lot of money. The cameras were expensive. Yeah, when I was younger, they were really, really expensive. So getting a good camera, like when DSLRs were coming out, like $600 to $800, something like that, with your lens kit and all that, it's like $1,000 to $1,200. But now you can get a camera for like $400 and like start a music video career. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you can start a music video career with $400, bro? Like, literally. Back in the day, it was cost way more money. They just made it, because the cameras are getting so advanced, the prices are going lower for the older models. So therefore, people are buying the older models and they can still start a career off of it because artists don't want to pay that much, and they know that's their best option is to shoot with the guy with lower quality gear because he's charging the cheapest, and you don't want to go spend $1,000, $2,000 on a song. That's another thing. Artists don't know when to prioritize how much to spend on a video for what song. If it's a throwaway song, get a director that doesn't charge much. If it's a song you really give a fuck about, pay the money that you're supposed to pay. Find out the reasonable budget that works for your video. At first, Sada was shooting low quality music videos. Like, not terribly low quality, but he wasn't shooting like crazy videos. It could just be like in a little studio and he'd be like, oh, just film me like going crazy. His performance was so crazy that it outweighed the quality of the video, which is very difficult to do, especially if you're not that type of rapper. If you're not the type of rapper that snaps like crazy and it really expresses his body, then you can't really do what he did when it comes to shooting low budget videos. But what you can do is start off low budget and build yourself up and know what songs to shoot low budget and know what songs to shoot at a higher budget. That's what you're supposed to do. If you're going higher up in the game, start shooting high quality music videos. It reflects. It is cool in the beginning to shoot low quality videos when you're snapping on camera. Like, who gives a fuck about my video quality? Bitch, I'm snapping, I'm going crazy. But once you start escalating, you gotta keep up with, you have to match the quality of the sound you're giving, the song itself. You have to match the quality of the song with the video at some points. And yes, you can be higher a little bit than the video, your quality of the video, but you should be matching up the further you go in your career. You should not be having disgraceful quality videos when you're on the rise or you're on the move or you're really trying to prove yourself, because it reflects. It does, man. I used to not believe that, but it does reflect. I want to see, like, when you're rising, I want to see your qualities of your video rising too. You should not be staying the same. If you're starting off and you don't want to do low quality videos, that's smarter too. Like, I don't have a problem with low quality videos, but I understand if some artists don't have the money that they should. Yeah, obviously, like, you have to do what you have to do, but there is a certain point where we're gonna have to get that money together and start paying for your video production to go higher. Or if you already have the money, you have to stop holding on to it and start investing in your appearance. Listen, man, music videos are a part of your appearance. They are a part of your representation as an artist. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the deal. When people look up your videos on YouTube, they don't want to see crummy ass cell phone looking videos. They don't want to see shit that looks unprofessional, especially a booking agent. A booking agent's gonna be like, what the fuck? You don't know how to present yourself, boy. I ain't booking your ass. Like, fuck, you talking about? But at the end of the day, that's all I really got to say about all that shit, man. I don't really want to talk about that too much right now, just because I know people, they know that shit already. It's not something that's, like, foreign to people, you feel me? So, anyway, man, it's getting late. I still got to chop this bitch up and post this. So, again, this is Have a Nice Day CBD. And if you go to their website, I'm going to put the link and everything in the description. Go to their website. When you're about to check out, put Kid L in the promo code section, and you will get a pretty good discount on any of your purchases. So go check that out, man. Shout out again to them. Shout out to everybody who submitted me their videos, and shout out to everybody that's fucking with me, man. I'm trying to keep this up, you feel me? Like, I have a lot to talk about, and I want to have guests on. Not in here, though, you feel me? This is a temporary shit, you feel me, baby? This is some temporary shit, though. I'm not trying to have this backdrop and shit like that, you feel me? But anyway, once I get a new location, once I get like a nice little podcast spot, I'm definitely gonna have people in to come chat with me, bro. There's so many artists I know, there's so many directors I know that I really want to sit down and chop it up with. So we'll be doing all that. But that's it for now, man. Tap in with Have a Nice Day CBD. Like I said, the link will be in the description and all that. Enter promo code KidL to get your discount. And I'll be catching you guys probably next week. I'll try to do this once a week. I'm out.